right, welcome everybody to the Apex Trader Funding Tuesday night webinar, your ultimate choice for trading funding. Appreciate you joining us. As always, got to throw up some disclosures here. Trading involves risk. Make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. You can take a second to check that out. Just a quick walk through what we're going to cover tonight. Just want to a quick jet tour. I think most of you already know. We might have some new folks. Just reminding you of the big 50% off sale that's going on. I want to just point out to you and show you where to find a bunch of new troubleshooting and explanation and walkthrough videos that we've put up. I think I put up about 15 new videos on the site this week. Just show you where those are real quick. You can check them out on your own time. We won't go through them all. But update a lot of the FAQs, try to add a lot more information. Kind of what we've done here is over the weeks when we see that, hey, this is a common question, or this is a common issue, or this is a common thing of, confusion. Let's clarify this. Let me make some videos and have it available for everyone to get all the information they need. I just want to quickly, briefly touch on our affiliate program, how you can use that. And then the main point tonight, I want to talk to you about how to trade multiple accounts and how you can do that with just one click. So help us stay on time tonight if you don't mind. We've got a lot to cover. This isn't going to be a big open Q&A session. If you have a question about something in the particular topic we're going over at that time, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we're going to have to keep kind of going here to the next topic. So help us stay on time so I don't keep you too long tonight. So most of you should be aware of the Supercell, the 50% off that is running right now until November the 15th. All you got to do is at checkout, make sure to use the coupon code SAVE50, but make sure you use that code, okay? We've had more than one person say, oh, I forgot to use it. What can you do? And the coupon codes, we can't change them after. But I even put a big message on the checkout form saying, hey, stop. Make sure if you got a coupon code, you use it. We want you to use it. We want you to save half and take advantage of it. We just can't go back through and change it after. So make sure you use that coupon code. And again, I put some reminders there for you. And again, you see the total amount you're checking out for at the end, so you know if you need to go back make sure that code is in there. Some of you may already have other accounts under some older pricing, and you're not on the 50%, because this 50% not only gives you 50% off your first month, but also on recurring months, okay, for any of these accounts that are used with the coupon. So if you have another account that's at different pricing, and let's say it's about to renew, you're about to get another bill on that for full price. If you're not close to hitting your profit target goal on that account, you can just go in and cancel that account so you don't get billed again at full price, and just go back in under the Save 50, get a new one and spend half as much and start over at a fresh balance and everything, okay? So yeah, the discount stays in place even after a reset, as long as you signed up with the Save 50 coupon before November 15th. It'll apply to all ongoing months, even if you do a reset. Yep. Because the resets are separate from your monthly billing, right? That monthly billing just keeps that account active while you're going through the evaluation period. You can reset anytime. That won't affect your discount. That discount will be there. Okay? So make sure to take advantage of that. Like I said, it's not just the first month. It's ongoing, but the 50% off discount only applies to evaluation accounts. It does not apply to paid performance accounts or resets or extra data fees or something like that. It's just applies to evaluation accounts. All right, and it does apply for up to 10 accounts. All right, and we're going to talk about that. I've seen several people that have, quite a few accounts, and then other people say, why would I need more than one account? Why would I ever want to do that? What do you mean it's good for 10 accounts? I'll show you why, and I'll show you how people are using it for that. Okay, so good until the 15th, up to 10 accounts, evaluation accounts. All right, so I didn't want to spend too much time on that. I know we've really blasted that out to you. Most of you should be aware of that sale, but take advantage of it. We've still got a couple of weeks here on it. So some FAQs and videos. I wanted to just kind of show you real quick where those are. Some changes I made in the members area and the menu. Okay. Let me just pull this over here. So I know most of you have seen these, and I know that most of you have gotten, I think we've texted them out, I think we've emailed them out several times. Even had a few of you say, hey, why do you keep emailing me these things? I got it. And some of you do, and that's awesome. Some of you have gone through and watched them, but me and 4 other people also spend all day long in the help desk answering these questions, even today. Even after all these videos are out there and emailed out and blasted out, we still spend all day answering some of these same questions. And not that we mind doing that, but if I can have the information there for you that you can find it anytime 24/7 instead of waiting on a help desk to get back to you, we want to do that for you. So under the FAQs here, I've added a couple sections. There's a new section up here about tips and tricks. You can click on this. You can see the top main ones here, but you can click on it and get even more. Okay, hey, what about this error I'm getting? Connection issues. How does this trailing stop really work? How do payouts work? How do I reset an account? And some of you have seen this already, but I've gone through and expanded the FAQs, made full explanation videos with examples and trade examples and live trade examples of how does the trailing threshold work? How do the rules work? How do payouts work? I made several videos on this about how a paid performance account works, how the payouts work, why we have that payout structure. There's so many things in here, okay, that you can go through and fully dig in and understand how everything works. We've got it listed out, we've got examples, we've got tables, pretty much anything you would need to know. Okay, on your valuation accounts, the same thing. What are the rules for valuation account? Well, here's the 4 rules. Okay, and everything's listed out there. Again, there's just a bunch of new videos. I cover in here a little bit what I'm going to cover tonight about why would I want multiple evaluation accounts? How can I use those and take advantage of those? What's the point of it? Coupon codes. There's just a ton of stuff. And also, if you click the main sections here, you can open up and see a lot more. Okay, like under evaluation accounts here, it goes through everything: error codes, troubleshooting. Hey, I passed my evaluation. I've hit my profit target in 10 days. What's next? I literally walk you through it right here. How to convert your evaluation into a paid performance account. What are the steps that are going to happen with that? What to expect, what we need. How do payouts work? And how do paid performance accounts work? And why it's set up this way. And literally any and everything you would need is all there. Okay. Some of this stuff has also been emailed out to you. You also, if you might have noticed this, if you log in, okay, to your back office area here where you see all of your accounts and all that stuff, and you go to step 1, this shows you all of your information. This is all at the bottom as well. What are the rules for the eval account you've got? Complete information about the videos. Any questions you might have, you can go straight to it. And I added a whole new top section here. So we're trying to make this information easily and readily available to you so you can get any answers you need right away. Okay. Yeah, Michael, we had seen that the other day and got that taken down right away later that morning. So I think we're all good to go there. Unless you've seen something different, let me know. But so that is kind of a quick update and walk through there. So make sure if there's anything that you have a question on, whether it be how the trailing threshold works or how payouts work or anything at all, hop over in the FAQ section. That's everything we've got there. We're putting a ton of effort into getting all those there for you, and not just typed out FAQs. I'm trying to make videos and trying to make examples to really help you understand that. Okay. Speaking of converting to paid performance accounts, I want to say huge congratulations. We've got a ton of members that have been passing evaluation accounts. I know Chris spends most of his day getting those set up all throughout the day. Many of y'all have spoken to him, gotten emails from him. He's the one setting those up for you. And Shalon, passed mine today. Awesome. That is great. Congratulations, man. We've had a lot of people really rocking it with their evaluations. I think we've had, last I looked a couple days ago, approximately $20 million in funded accounts in the last month or so, which is just amazing, fantastic. Many of these traders that I've seen are not only qualifying for the paid performance account, but they're trading multiple accounts. They've done it with multiple accounts. I've seen several people having, 10 or more accounts. And again, we're going to talk about some of that and how you might want to take advantage of that and why. I've had a good amount of questions coming in about the affiliate program and what is that? Okay. Well, if you go to the Apex Trader Funding website here, okay, and you can go all the way to the bottom. There's a couple ways you can get here, but just all the way at the bottom right here, affiliate program. Okay, you can click that. It talks to you, explains a little bit to you about how the affiliate program works, refer a friend, recurring commission off of that. Look, we're not here trying to get you to go sell this and recruit people, okay? This is not a multi-level thing, but we've had a lot of people asking of like, hey, I have a couple friends or family members, or I'm in like this little Facebook trading group. Is there a way I could share that even if I'm only sharing it with a few people? Or do I have to be some like big, huge affiliate company to use that? No, it doesn't matter if you're a big, a company or if you're just an individual that wants to share it with a few friends. And just like any company out there offers, refer a friend, But we have, it doesn't matter if you share it with one person or 1,000 people. Okay, all you've got to do is just click here, sign up. You'll be able to track it in your back members office, and you get a referral commission every month for the life of that customer. All right, for the life of that referral, not only on the evaluation accounts that they've purchased, but also any resets they do and stuff like that. Okay, we have multiple members already that are already using this, and it's paying for their evaluation accounts and their reset accounts and their monthly fees and stuff. You know what I mean? And so hop on there, sign up for it. It'll generate a unique link for you that you can refer people to. Again, refer a friend, family member. There's no multi-levels. It's just a, hey, refer a friend like any company would do, but share it with friends or family, anyone that's trading. If you're in trade groups or Facebook groups, you'll have a personalized link. You can also let those people know to use the Save 50 for the coupon code to get 50% off. Okay, that will work for you as well, and it's for the lifetime of the account. However long that person you referred is with Apex Trader Funding, that will be connected to you. And like I said, we have quite a few members that have simply just shared it like that, and they're already set up to where that's covering their monthly fees, especially some of these guys, that some of you that are doing multiple accounts. I mean, we do have several of you that have, plenty of you have one account, some of you have 3 or 4. We have quite a few of you guys that have like 10 or more accounts, right? I think a few of you are on here. I've seen your names. And, when you're doing like 10 accounts, it's nice to have a little affiliate link there that you can blast out, get a little coming in to cover those 10 accounts, right? So just a way to kind of help spread the word, which helps us, obviously, help spread the word to other people that might be looking for trader funding, but also especially right now to take advantage of the 50% off, and helps our members, especially the ones with multiple accounts, to pay for those where it's not so much of an expense anymore. It's covered. So check that out. Take a look. I've just had multiple questions come in about that of, hey, I'm just an individual trader. Am I able to use this, for some friends or a Facebook group? Absolutely, you can. Okay. So take a peek at that. Any questions about the affiliate section or the FAQs, Celia, 15%. She asked what that percentage was. Okay. Shalon, are there any rules for marketing the affiliate program? Stick to the basic information that's on the site. There's also some banners that we can send to you, but just stick with the information that there is on the site. When you go and sign up for the affiliate, there's a few, terms of use disclosures there. Hey, don't say this or that. And obviously, just like any disclosure you've seen us post or anyone in trading post of, there's no guarantees, trading involves risk, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Let's see here. David, I'm not sure of that. I haven't had that question. I'll check that out for you. Okay, so multiple accounts. Okay. A lot of people have asked, what is the point of that? Or, hey, thanks, I appreciate that you're running 50% off, but why do you say this coupon is good for up to 10 accounts? Why the heck would I ever need 10 accounts? Like, that's ridiculous. How am I supposed to have 10 charts open with 10 different accounts and press 10 different buttons to get in a trade and 10? What's the point of that? Well, I want to go through that with you because we get a lot of questions. And again, this is not a sales pitch here where I'm trying to talk you into buying multiple accounts. Not everybody wants them. Not everybody needs them. Okay. It's not for everyone, but I want to show you what it's all about. Okay. But yes, you can. And some people say, I didn't know I could have more than one account. Yeah, you can have you can sign up for as many evaluation accounts as you want. You can pass as many as you want. You can qualify as many evals as you want, and then therefore convert over. And you can have as many paid performance accounts as you want. Okay. So currently there's not a limit on that. We reserve the right to limit that down the road and change that, but there is no limit for you. You can have as many as you want. All right. Let's see here. John, I'm looking at your question here. $83, and the valuation is 80 divided by 2. No, the coupon codes are only applied to the evaluation account monthly fees. They do not apply to resets or paid performance accounts or extra data feeds. It's just for the fees. Okay, the monthly fees. So yes, you can have as many evaluations or paid performance accounts as you want. But why? What is the point of it? Okay, well, for one, because you can spread the risk out between multiple accounts. Okay, honestly, for a lot of traders, the big reason why they like to have multiple accounts, sure, because they can make more money. Sure, because they could trade more contracts, right? Obviously, that is part of it. Now, let's just look at a couple of examples here. Let's say that you signed up for a $50,000 account, right? Well, what is the maximum number of full-size contracts that you can do? Well, you can do 10 contracts. Some of you say, I want to do 20, 30, 40 contracts. I don't want to do just 10. Okay, well, you've got a couple choices. Okay, let's talk about that. What if you said, hey, I want to do 30 contracts? Okay, everybody pay real close attention right here. Because this, if you understand what I'm about to show you right here, you'll understand the whole point of multiple accounts. Okay, so hold any of your questions. Really pay close attention here because it's kind of an aha moment if you don't already get this. Okay, so it's a little bit of a kind of a trick I'm going to show you here. Hey, I want to be able to trade 30 contracts. Okay, well, what could I do? I could come up here and I could get the $300,000 account. Everybody with me? Because it lets me do up to 35 accounts. Correct? Everybody agree with that, right? You see it. So hey, I want to do 30. I don't want to do just 10. I want to do 30. Okay, what is the cost of this? $657. So it's $657 a month for one account. Okay? Granted, you can do 35 contracts. Or, okay, down here you can do 10 contracts for $167 a month. Now, granted, right now, all of this is half off. Okay? So 167 times 4 is 668. So close to the same thing, right? So you could either have one of these accounts, and these accounts are great, don't get me wrong. We have people that have 10 of these. This account is great. But for about the same price, you could have one of these accounts and do 35 contracts. Or you could have 4 of these accounts and then be able to do 40 contracts for about the same price. Is everybody with me so far? I'm going to baby step through this. Everybody understand that? So for pretty much the same price, you can have one account or 4, and you technically get to do a few more contracts. So that's kind of quote unquote trick number 1. Got it? So just does that alone right there make sense? Like, oh, okay. Now I see why some people would want to get multiple accounts, because they want to do more contracts. Okay. And you know, now they can do a few more, right? What's the next benefit to that? If we had 4 of these accounts right here, same price, right? Trailing threshold. How much is the trailing threshold on this account? $2,500. Okay. How many of these accounts do we have? 4 in our example, right? So how much of a total overall trailing threshold do we have now? 2,500 times 4. So we've got a $10,000 overall total threshold. Make sense? Okay. Somebody says, but you'll have 3 times more the monthly data fees, right? Well, if you turn all of those into paid performance accounts, then yes, at that point you would be paying a little more monthly to have them. Okay, but again, you've got 4 different accounts, more contracts, higher threshold. Okay, so does everybody see that? So if we had 4 of these, there's a threshold of $2,500 on each. We got $10,000 total threshold. How much do we have down here on one account? $7,500. Okay. So that is another benefit. Do you now see that? So it gets you to a few more contracts, basically the same price, but you get more contracts and you get an extra $2,500 of trailing threshold, right? So that's kind of trick number 2. Everybody with me? See how that's kind of a benefit there as well? Okay. So what is the other thing though? Okay. David, you say you're not sure. Yeah, $2,500 for each account, but overall you have an extra $2,500 in the whole mix of things. Look at it this way. Okay. Think about it like this. How many of you have had one single account and only one account, and you went in and you were trading it with the max contracts, and you blew the account and had to reset it? Yeah, you're lying. You all have. We all have, right? We've had it happen several times, haven't we? Let me show you a quick scenario here, okay? So let's say I had that $300,000 account, right? Okay. I can do 35 contracts, and my trailing drawdown is 7,500 bucks. Well, if I go all in at 35 contracts, well, I mean, 35 contracts, let's say I'm trading the NASDAQ, times $5 a tick, right? Times 4 ticks and a point. It's like 700 bucks per point, right? It only takes 10 or 12, 12, 13 points for me to hit this $7,500 drawdown pretty quick, right? If you guys had that, you go all in, max contracts, it's going up in your favor. Yes, this is great. It makes a pullback, and that pullback wipes you out because you have so many contracts in there. You have the full maximum contracts going against your trailing drawdown. We've all had that, right? Then we had to go reset. Okay. Or let's say that you had 4 of these accounts. Okay. And or 5, 6, I mean, whatever. Okay. Well, you now have only like somebody who was it? Who was it earlier today? I went over this example. They had, it was 7 or 8 of these accounts, $50,000 accounts. Okay. And I was explaining to them, and they're like, oh, right. Because if they only had 4 contracts in each one, they now had about 32 contracts on. Well, the maximum contracts on these accounts is 10. But you're not maxing the contracts out here. You're only doing like 4. So when you've only got 4 contracts on, in this example, that's not near as easy to hit this $2,500, is it? When you've only got 4 contracts on, when the market makes a pullback against you in the trend. Okay? All right? So, do you see where I'm going with this as far as why some people like to do that and to spread out to multiple accounts? But it's not just that, okay? And Jason, as I was saying, this is not all apples to apples. There's a couple realistic reasons that people do it, to spread out the risk and not have a full max out number of contracts going against their trail, okay? But it's a mental thing, okay? Stop being so technical about things. I'm explaining why people do it, okay? And like I said, it may be for some of you, it may not be for some of you, okay? But let's say that you're maxing out one account, you got 35 contracts on, and a big trend pulls back against you, right? And you see a big negative $5,000 loss on that one single account. How does that hit you, your mentality, where one trade hits you by $5,000? That can hit you pretty hard, right? And you're like, wow, like that's a big, huge number to look at, a $5,000 loss. And I only have a $7,500 threshold. I'm 3/4 of the way there. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess. Where's your head game going to be on the next trade when you go to press the button? Probably not as good, right? Yeah. But let's say like the trader I was speaking with earlier today, to where they had this situation and they were only down like 380, like close to 400 bucks in each of these little accounts. Seeing a $400 or a 380 something dollar hit is like, okay, I can keep going. That was only 380 bucks against like 2,500. That's not a big deal to me mentally, is it? Do you see that mentally, where that doesn't look or feel as bad to you? And it doesn't screw with your head and your trading psychology in the next trade compared to, I just lost $5,000 in one account. It spreads it out a little bit. Okay? So it's a way to be able to do more contracts. It's a way to be able to spread out the number of contracts. That way you're not maxing the contracts on each account. Therefore, it's not hitting against your trailing threshold as hard as when you're maxing out an account. And it's just mentally easier to look at a, a little less than, $400 loss. No big deal compared to a, $5,000. That's a big deal. If I make one little screw up again on one more trade, I could hit that 7,500 and I'm out. Then you're second guessing everything, you're hesitating, you're not making good trading decisions. So for a lot of people, for a lot of folks, it's just a matter of a way to have spread out risk, not be maxing out so you hit your threshold, and again, just for trading psychology. Okay. Now, obviously, what's the other big reason behind it is, hey, if I can trade this account today and make 500 bucks, what if I could have, or if I could trade this account today and make 500 bucks in profit? How cool would it be if I could have just duplicated that in 7 other accounts and made $3,500 in profit today for literally the same exact work? Now, obviously, we all understand the cool part of that and the benefit and the draw to that, right? Where the same amount of work that made you 500 in profit could have made you, 4,000. We all see that. Yeah? Okay. Jameson brings up a really good point. How many of you, show of hands, Jameson, thank you. You actually set me up perfectly here. I have to start paying you to be on webinars. How many of you, honest show of hands, have gotten the text or the emails or seen the new videos and gone and watched this section right here, how do payouts work, and understood the payout structure, walked through these examples, and looked at this chart right here? Tell me yes or no how many people have fully walked through that and understand the payout structure. Okay, get a lot of yeses. A few people say, hey, I haven't yet. I definitely think you should, just so you understand how it works. Okay. In this video, right here, why this payout structure? I walk through and explain to you why we have the payout structure the way we are, the way we have it. Okay. And if you've looked at other companies' payout structures out there, you'll understand the benefit to it. But let's be honest. What's the biggest thing, even though I explain why we do it, and I make it very clear the benefits to it for trading psychology and for long-term success, what is the one thing that some of you are like, I wish one thing was a little different? And what is that? It's this part right here, right? If we use a $50,000, or let's use the big one, the big $300,000 account, right? The first month, right? Your first withdrawal. Okay. What is the maximum you can take out? 3,500 bucks. Okay. On a $50,000 account, what's the maximum you can take out? 2,000. Okay. When I walked you through the math a minute ago, for the price of one of these accounts, you could have how many of the 50Ks? 4 of them, right? Remember? So for the same price, technically, of the evaluations, that first month and second month withdrawal, instead of being a maximum of 3,500, if you qualified on all 4 of them down here, now becomes how much that a first withdrawal could happen. Okay. Do you now see the other aha moment? And again, I'm not sitting here trying to sell you multiple accounts. Some people say, oh, light bulb, I get it. Now I understand why all these other traders do it. There's a lot of good benefits to that. But then other people say, I'm not worried about that. I don't care what I can withdraw the first or second month. I'm not focusing all about 1 or 2 months. I'm doing this long term. I want one account. I want one chart. I don't want to mess with anything else. I just want to focus. Both are right. You got to do what works for you. I'm just trying to answer the question because I get it a lot of what is the point? Why would I ever do this? So I'm just walking you through here the reasoning why some traders are doing this. I still haven't even gotten to the good part yet. But is it starting to make sense now why some people are doing this? Especially right now when they can get all the accounts at 50% off anyway. Okay. So, all right. Anyway, we could go on and on with this, but that's just part of the reason that people do it. Those are some of the benefits. Okay. And I personally have done it myself in the past as well because, for one, I like to duplicate my trades, but for two, I don't like to see a big, huge loss in one account. It mentally just messes with me. Okay. So, so I hope that makes sense. If any of that math lost any of you, this recording will be there. But those are a couple little tips and tricks as to why people do that. Now, also keep in mind, again, I'm not trying to push you to this or sell you on this. I was in no way particularly trying to tell you that get a bunch of these $50,000 accounts. I was just happening to pick 2 different ones to use examples from. You do what's best for you. You look at the contract sizes you want to trade, the sizes, you figure out what's best for you and run the numbers. But if you do decide to do that, some of you say, oh, I only had 1 account or 2 accounts. I do want to get more. Do it before November 15th. Take advantage of the 50% off because it's not just 50% off your first month, but all your ongoing months. Okay? Make sense? Okay. So, hey, John, that was cool. You showed us some cool little tricks there. I get it now. And I see how, man, if I had 10 accounts, I could go and do all this. But how the hell am I supposed to trade 10 accounts? What am I supposed to do? Go buy 10 screens, have 10 different charts up, and make sure each chart is set to a different account and go click, 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 click. Like this sounds cool, but it's not, realistic. How do I do that? Let me show you how. Okay. If you go up here to the homepage of the Apex Trader Funding website, right here under Trading Tools, you click here under Trading Tools. Okay. This is a resource page that has different education, rooms, tools. These items on this page are not Apex Trader funding items, okay? These are some of our sister company, like affiliates, educators we work with, or maybe some trading computer companies that we've had a good relationship with. These are just different tools from some of our other, affiliates or partners that are available to you. Okay, these are not part of Apex Trader funding, but we put them on here to help promote some of our other affiliates and give you guys some tools. Y'all have seen us talk about a couple of these, right? Especially this one here, the mobile trading thing, where you can access charts from, your phone. Well, okay, that's not us. We don't provide that, right? We just give you an option of where you could. Very first one right here, Trade Copier. Trade multiple accounts with a single click. If you click here, it'll take you to a page and it'll tell you all about it. Okay? It'll show you exactly how it works, walk you through some things. This video right here, Daryl literally walks through and shows you how to use it. Okay? It's a tool for Ninja Trader. Okay? It's a quick, easy install and download. It's $150 one-time fee. All right, that's what it's being sold for. Okay, and again, and not through Apex Trader funding either. Okay, this is through investing side. $150 lifetime fee, and what it does. And let me just. I'm not going to go through this whole video with you because you can go through and do it and check out the video, see exactly how it works. But basically, you purchase it, follow the quick instructions, download it, install it. And it basically looks like this here. And I'll show it to you on my computer. It's a trade copier thing that you pull up. And let's say you had a bunch of different accounts here. Okay? Right? So you had a bunch of different accounts. Well, you choose which one is going to be your leader account right here. Okay? Meaning, hey, this is my leader account. Meaning that's the chart I'm going to have in front of me. That's the account number I'm going to have on that chart. And then I want to collect my follower accounts. So let's say I have 10 accounts with Apex Trader funding. I'm going to choose one of them to be the leader. Then I'm going to choose 9 others. Click, 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 click. Be the follower. And that's it. So when I place a trade and click buy in this one account, which is the only account I have open, the only chart I have open, it places that order on this account, duplicates that same order in 9 other accounts. Okay? For Ninja Trader 8.
So very simple.
Okay, he shows some examples here, right here. Boom, place the trade on the leader account. It duplicated in these 4 others, or these 3 others that he selected in. Boom, boom, boom. See that? Again, if you just go through and watch this video, it'll show you exactly how it works. It's $150 lifetime cost. That now would allow you to, let's say that you did have multiple evaluation accounts with Apex Trader funding. All you would have to do is place all your trades off of one account, one chart, and it would duplicate them automatically in all the others. Okay? A couple little tips and tricks to look out for and monitor your positions, make sure everything's closed out. But that's it. That is the big question of, hey, all that other stuff sounded great, having multiple accounts sounds great, but how do I actually physically do it? Well, and that's the key that makes it work. Okay, is where you can then be able to duplicate what you're doing. Okay, it's all there on the video, but basically once you download it and install it, you'll just go right here to new and you go to Apex Copier, you pull it up. Okay, yeah, no, the trade copier only works on NT8. Okay, that's it. It cannot be changed or modified. It works on NT8. Okay, not on 7. All right, there's no reason to still be on 7. Ninja Trader 8 has so many more upgrades. It's time to upgrade. Okay. Yeah, David, that's fine. If an entry is made on one chart, it'll duplicate to the others. Yep. Okay. So just a quick example here. So you saw me open this up. Let me pull up. Let's look here. Got my R trader right here. So we got a few different accounts here, right? Okay. 26, 28. Okay. So I'm going to say make the leader account be 26. Boom. Got it. Okay. I have to select what instrument. Let's just call it in Q. So the leader account is 26. Now I want to choose, let's say 28 and 37. Okay. So there's 28, there's 37, and 38 and 39, right? 38, 39. Cool. So you see that? See what I just did there? So if I'm going to trade in Q, I want my main leader account to be number 26, and I want my follower accounts to be these other four. Was that hard? Okay. It really wasn't, right? So let's say that I have this chart open right here. And so again, what did we say would be our leader account? 26, right? So what account do I have to select right here? 26. So I only have one chart open. I'm using this one account, number 26. Okay. So now what I want to show you is I'm going to pull over right here, Ninja Control Panel. You see right here, I've got the Orders tab open. So when I click Buy Market,
Order
for
filled.
example, okay, oh, it disappeared. Let me pull it over here. So I pressed Buy on that one account. Look, see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got the order on the one I placed it on, and it duplicated in those other four accounts right there. See that? Okay, yep, it can work on micro accounts, it can work on minis, you can even do crossovers for micros or minis. You can even do like multiples of, hey, when I place one contract here, I want it to place two contracts in all my other trades. Okay, but you see what I did there, right? I only placed the order on one chart, and it placed it on all those other accounts that I selected as well. So I'm managing one chart, one account, and I say, all right, get out of the trade,
Order
close it.
filled.
They were all closed. See that? It pops away every time we do that. Okay? And then sell, sell, sell. They were all closed. See them? Close, close, close. So does that make a little more sense now? Of the whole reasoning. We get this question all day. Why do I hear so many people having multiple accounts? What's the point of that? How do you manage that? Why? Well, when you see that right there, that from one single chart, selecting one account, you can have it follow in other accounts, that's where it becomes practical. And that's where you start to see the power of, hey, I've got one account, and I made $500 a day in that account. It was a good day. And no one would be concerned about that. No one would, everybody be happy with that, right? But they're a little more happy when, by literally not doing any extra work, that same thing got duplicated 4 or 5 other times. And for the same amount of work, the same amount of clicks on the chart, now 500 for the day became 3,000 for the day. Make sense? And yes, it works the same way through the trade copier after you pass evaluations and turn them into paid performance accounts. Okay? So I hope that, lets you kind of see the power of that, to where it's worth having the copier, it's worth learning how to do that, and we're just going over here to some of these accounts and saying, okay, let me reevaluate this. maybe instead of buying one of these bigger ones, maybe I do want multiples of this, and I end up with more contracts, I end up with a bigger threshold, and I end up with the ability to copy. Check it out and see what works for you. Some people say, I don't want to mess with that. I'm going to do one account, have a good number of contracts. I'm going to just be consistent every day with a few trades and build. That's what I want to do. You know what? What is right for you is what right for you. There's no right or wrong. But now you know your options and why. Okay? So yes, let's say that some of you say, well, hey, I've got my own live funded account through a broker, but I also have an Apex Trader funding account. Can I trade both at the same time? Yes. If you can connect to both of them on NinjaTrader, okay, then you can use the trade copier for that. Trade in your live account, let it copy over into the Apex Trader funding and build. That way you're still trading live and making some money, but building up an eval at the same time as well. Okay. Yeah, the ratio feature is cool. Like real quick, it's all in the video, but let me just show you real quick. Look here. So this account right here, see it? Account number 40. Or no, let's look at 39. Okay, so this was a $50,000 account, right? But account number 38 was a $300,000 account. So what we could do is say, okay, right here under method, exact quantity. What that means on my chart, if I select one contract, then it's going to duplicate one contract in all these other accounts. But I could say ratio, which means, hey, in this account, you know, just 1 for 1, okay? And this account, 1 for 1. But on my $300,000 account, maybe I say do 4 times as many there because it's a bigger account. I may want to do more contracts in it. So when I press buy on my chart for 1, it's going to duplicate 1 in these others, but do 4 in some of the others. That makes sense? Okay. Okay. So once again, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I think you guys all get it now. If you need to go back and watch the video, kind of understand, run some of those numbers there. But take a look at those different options there. But again, it's all up here under trading tools. Okay, you can check out some of these different options that are available. That's where you get signed up for the trade copier. And then some people say, well, how do I get multiple accounts? Okay, I need you all to pay very close attention here. This is a huge problem and will mess you up. Let's say that you've already gone in and you bought one account. You have a $50,000 account, let's say. And you say, oh, I want to use that coupon code and get another one. We've had people go back to the Apex Trader Funding website, create a brand new sign up, a brand new email, a brand new username, a brand new password, and then sign up for a second one. Do you think that works? No, because you want to have them all under the same rhythmic. All you got to do is just log into your account. If you've already got one or you already got 10, whatever. You want to do another one, just go right here to plan, sign up, and sign up for another one. Okay? You want a third one? Click plan, sign up for the third one. You do it all inside the same account. Okay? Do not go and create different usernames. So, now, this is a big thing. Everything, like this is huge right here. Okay, I need you to really get this. Anything that you find under the trading tools page, what did I mention earlier? These are not Apex Trader Funding products. These are other companies, these are sister companies, affiliate companies, partners, educators that we work with. We're just putting this stuff on here for information for you. If you decide you want to go use these, that is totally your decision, your responsibility. Okay? There's some different charting stuff in here and automation stuff and education and computers. If you have a question, an issue, a technical question, do you think the Apex Trader Funding Help Desk can help you with that? No offense, but I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to help you with, what chip should you put in this, super fast trading computer over here. Like, these are separate companies. So if you decide to take advantage and use anything that's offered here, any questions or issues or concerns or support needs to go to them. We don't know. It's not our stuff. And since that's not our company, we don't have access to your members area or to answer those questions for you. So I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying we get tickets in all throughout the day going, hey, what about this and that? We don't know. That's not us. This is just a list of options out there for you. Okay? So if you have a service question or a concern or an issue or a problem, we're not able to help you with that. And I want you to be able to go to the right place to ask for that help. That way you're not waiting for 2 hours to get a response saying, we don't know, wrong place, But we're not able to answer questions or offer services on those. We don't have the information of that. And also, this is very important, Apex Trader Funding is, we're not responsible for technical issues or questions or usage of other products or services. Okay, I had a question. I had a question today that came through that helped us saying, "Oh, I found this special trading system thing with these crossovers on YouTube. I was watching a video and I bought this ebook and I thought I understood it and it didn't work the right way that I thought it should. I shouldn't be penalized for that because I took a loss in my evaluation account. So I need you to reset it for free." And it's like, well, that's each, or we had one the other day of, oh, I bought this indicator online for some indicator place and it didn't quite work right. And so that's not my fault. I need y'all to change my account. Okay, well, that's each trader's responsibility to test those things, right? We're not those other companies that made those indicators or use those. If you're not sure about something, trade it in demo mode or sim mode to make sure first. Make sure you understand how to use something before you trade it. Okay? So that's just not something we're able to do is to do that. So hope that makes sense, guys. Again, if you are considering changing your strategy to multiple account strategy, think it through, run the numbers, figure out what's best for you, but do it soon, because for the next couple weeks till November 15th, you get half off your first month and every month thereafter. Okay? Like, part of the reason I was doing this tonight was there's been a lot of interest and questions about it. I want you to do it while you can get it for half the price, not later. So make sure to check that out. And remember to use coupon code SAVE50 to get that. Okay? Was that helpful? Remember I told you earlier, if you really followed through here, the light bulb will go off, helping understand why certain traders choose to go this route of multiple accounts. Is it for everyone? No. Is there anything wrong with it, whether you do or don't? Nope. You got to do what's best and right for you. Okay? So I hope that helps, guys. Make sure to go through and check out all the new videos and updated FAQs that I showed you. This video is being recorded. I will get it posted out here in a little while. It'll be on the website. It'll be on some YouTubes, Facebooks. I'll get it texted out, emailed out. You'll definitely have access to it. You won't miss it. Okay? All right, guys. I've kept you for right at an hour here. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Appreciate it. Happy trading. Thanks so much for everything. I'll get this blasted out. If y'all want to rewatch it tomorrow, take advantage of that 50% off. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.